Sucker should be turning on. Here we go. I think we're ready. Test 1 2, test 1 2. Here we go. I think we're ready. Let's do it.
Shout out Bruce Gas, aka Toka 2. You know I had to drop a track for my boy.
Hey, where you at?
Yeah, capping in your raps and boys out here telling favors. I'm the hardest young nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Bruce Gas putting no fights on the table. Calling that box.
Take care of that.
This is able. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fatal. I'm the people's champion like Muhammad Ali. Shout out Bruce Gas, one day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, we gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, take a hit out the Toka 2.
There we go.
Hella shots, feel like Tyson with the peak. Little Glock by my side, but it hit just like Isaac Cruz.
Salute, Danny Berry. Thanks for coming in.
We always cooking on the panel.
A-Rod, my brother. Salute to you, man. Thank you for stopping by. Bianca, my sister. Thanks for coming by. Let's get ready to play some trivia.
Feel like Bruce Gas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you can never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this the fight game. Don't beef on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the chat. I ain't understood.
That's my man.
Yeah, hold on, I ain't understood.
Buck 50, 150, man. Wrote that tune for me. See if I can get my jazz boys to kick in a little bit for background stuff here. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. I've gotta do this. We're gonna have to pause the questions. What's going on here? What is going on here? Me. Here. There we go. Okay. Whew. Thing got messed up on me for a second, but we're good. We're good. Let me get the old head in the right frame of mind. Let a few more participants come in here, if they do. If they don't, there's my man Chris. Salute, brother. A little high society. Oh yeah. Find a little nug in there. That's a big old nug right there. That's not a little nug. That's a. We'll give you a little close up and personal of that bad boy. While we prepare. Let me give you a nice little shot of this bud in real time. There we go. Nice. Uh-oh, Joe's here. Look out, look out. Now we're in for some fun. And you know, Joe, you cracked me up today. A rope-a-dope. That's what we got here, man. A rope-a-dope. My brother De Niro. Salute, man. Salute. Bust a little piece of this nug off to enjoy while we're doing this labor of love that I like to do over here. And let's see, a little high society mixed with some soap. I love this soap. There's something about it. It makes you feel nice and clean from the inside out when you smoke it. There's our little soap nug there. We got a little beauty. Another little. We'll let him roll in while we're taking care of our necessities here before the show starts. Break off a nice little Yeah, see this bad boy is nice and sticky and hard, man. That's going places. I want to say happy birthday to Donnie Lalonde today, 65 years old. I mentioned Donnie Lalonde because I made a lot of money when Donnie Lalonde fought Sugar Ray Leonard. I was a bartender at the time. I was down and out in my luck, but I knew Sugar Ray Leonard was not going to lose to Donnie Lalonde. But 99% of the bar thought he was, and I covered a lot of bets that night. Walked out of there with a few bucks in my pocket, man. And I saw today that it was Donnie Lalonde's birthday. So Donnie Lalonde, wherever you are, I believe he's living in New York City, teaching boxing to celebrities. He gave Jake Paul a few lessons, but it's his birthday today, 65 years old. Not many of you cats will see 65. Susanna, my sister, salute. The real golden boy. There you go, Joe. I get up early this morning. I got up like 6 o'clock to watch Keith Thurman. Got myself in the right frame of mind. I couldn't find the fight. I couldn't find the link. The link that I usually watch these on, the Crack Stream, the same guy runs Crack Stream and Met Stream, but he's taking a little break right now. He says, you'll understand if you're a G. I said, yeah, I guess I do, but none of my other sites had it. I think Carlos Mendoza found a site on YouTube that was showing it. Maybe it was like a half hour behind. It was in Spanish, but I did get to see it. You know, Keith Thurman beat up some Australian setup, and now he thinks he's now he thinks he's Keith Thurman of old. Calling out everybody. There we go. We'll put a little bit of crumble in there, a little bit of the put a little bit of the ice in there, the live resin sugar, the vanilla sky. We mix that up. Massage it in there, and we get ready. 80 degrees weather, De Niro. Holy moly, man. Well, it's actually beautiful here too. Right now it's 42, but it was like almost 60 today. It's been really nice the last couple of days, man. And I'm not complaining. I only have about a half tank of oil left. And I really don't want to call up the Petro Oil Company and say fill it up again. I'd like to do that next year. But oh yeah, the smell, nice little tray worth of scraps over here to enjoy while we do this trivia. Almost didn't make it. Excuse me. Wow. See, that's the way you do it. 3 hits, 3 breaths, no break. It's like the championship rounds. There's my brother, the drunk Irishman out there, man. 3 years. I thought he had about 10 years in activity. But We're gonna have I think it's gonna be an Irish showdown in here tonight, man. We got Joe, the drunk Irishman. I got Chris. But then I got my American contingent over here, man. De Niro Sports. My sister Bianca, the Thunder from Down Under. I think, let me see how many people I got in here. It doesn't really matter, because I'm going to do it anyway. 6. Let's get at least 1 or 2 more in here, huh? Make it interesting. You guys want some competition, don't you? Joe says to me today, he sees me put up a little promo, simple trivia. He says, Bruce, you're pulling a rope-a-dope. My old lady lost it when I told her that one, man. But it was... I'm still laughing, Joe. I'm still laughing. There's my brother, Just Boz, man. Boz, over here past midnight, man. Shout out to my brother, Just Boz. An international bunch of boxing scholars here, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Did I tell you my gummy machine broke on me the other day? I was making up a pack of gummies, a batch of gummies. I got to send my brother FCO who comes in here. He won a contest, and the fucking thing didn't turn on. I'm like, what the hell? I got online and I got into the company that makes it, the Magical Butter Machine. And it's like, if you know how they have the AI. If you have a question, press here, talk to us. And I did. They knew who I was right away, and then they're going to send me another one. It's already UPI. I got the tracking. It's going to be here in a couple of days. And they're sending me a brand newie. So the gummies will be floating around once again. I don't know if I'm going to be able to backlog them, because I already have the backlog with FCO. And I know you cats just like doing it for fun. Fun in the sun, right? Okay, man, let's resume the game. The first question. Oh no, I got a 2-minute knockdown over. I thought that 2 minutes went off aside my head for doing nothing, but nope. I got to wait 2 minutes before I start the game. Well, you know what you can do in 2 minutes? Takes me about 2.5, but I know what you can do in 2 minutes. Let's get ready. Nobody on Facebook is watching me over here. You know, Facebook, I got one. I think probably Boz gave me a thumbs up over there. He hangs around on Facebook. Then he comes over here where we converse with him. But I like to be international with this panel. You know, get maybe, several million people watching this trivia. And Facebook, they only let me send it out to 70 people. They used to let me send it out to everybody. I'm just getting my tomorrow's weather from Google. Monday, Bristol, mostly cloudy tomorrow. And came and went so fast. I got offered a job today too, man. $16 an hour to work for the town parks, on the Parks and Recreation, going picking up garbage cans from 6 in the morning till noontime. Got to pick up 60 of them, 6 days a week. I said, you can hire me. I'm 70 years old. I'm on Social Security. He said, oh yeah, we can hire you. I said, all right, I'll be here tomorrow morning. We'll see what happens. The guy said, no, I talked to the boss. He says, you're beyond the age of retirement for the town. Dan the man, son of brother. Dan the man. Here we go. Hey, you're in the right building. I'm gonna have some trivia. Real simple. True or false? No 1, 2, 3, 4. True or false? You can take a guess if you don't get the right answer. You won't look like a fool. But please call your friends. Share this show. We want to have some really good trivia. The Drunk Irishman saw IFL TV posted that Thurman and Zoo will happen. Oh, yeah, you know it's going to happen, man. Keith Thurman's going to make his bucks doing what he's got to do until he can't do it anymore at 36. Here we go. The drum roll, please. True or false? Sugar Ray Leonard was the first boxer to hold world titles in 5 different weight divisions. Real simple. I don't have to say 1. Was it true? 2, is it false? 3, is it almost true? 4, is it almost false? That's it. Windows closed. Answers are being computed. The correct answer. False. 67% got it right. Dan said it right. Hearns, and it was only like a week before or something like that, 2 weeks before, back in 1988, November. I was sitting right here watching the fight out of Carson heat in my house. True or false, Mike Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion at the age of 19. 1 for true, 2 for false. Hey, Kazi baby, what's happening? True or false trivia over here tonight, my man. You can even be half dumb and have a good chance of winning it. All my loyal following from the tavern, false of course, false we know it, man. He was 20 years old. My fans from the tavern don't come in here. My fans from the LVBC don't come in here. All my fans from Coach Malachi's. I need a bunch of people watching this show. True or false? Joe Frazier, Benny Briscoe, and Willie Monroe are all from Philadelphia. Real simple. Trues or falsies? And remember, read the whole question, because I'm going to stick some, hey, my bro Daniel Agnew, there we go. We got some people from Coach Malachi's that stopped in here. Frazier, Briscoe, and Monroe, were they all Philly boys? Uh-oh, Boz is getting technical in there. 72% got it true. Yup, they're all living in Philadelphia. How about we put it that way? But yep, you are technically. If we go down to the wire, you can contest it. Next question: true or false? Rocky Marciano retired undefeated with a record of 50 wins and no losses. No, Boz, you gotta always test. You gotta test authority, bro. You're doing the right thing. We know, it's the true or false, man. You can answer the questions, very cool. But that 49 won't, if you press that before you press your 1 or your 2, you get blocked out of it here, man. Copy Drunk's answers. Good thinking, Kazi baby. Drunks are very, he's a highly intelligent imbecile. But you're much smarter, you're just an imbecile. True or false? False, 49-0. Most of you knew that one. True or false? Sugar Ray Robinson is often credited as the inventor of the modern pound-for-pound rating. Is that true or false? This should be an easy one, but you'd be surprised how people will argue about this on some other channels. They'll argue the hell with it about this one, man. The correct answer is 100%. 100% true on this one. Just got my nice buzz on. True or false? Floyd Mayweather Jr. won Olympic gold before turning professional. Can't fool you guys. I told you this is simple. Shout out to Blood Boxing Aficionado for my tumbler here. It's getting dark right now before my very eyes. Turn the light up a little bit so I can see things around here. 100% knew this one. 100%. See, and this is a funny thing. You know, right now it's getting dark out before our very eyes. This weekend, I guess, was spring forward, turn the clocks back. I forgot all about it. I didn't even do it. The power went out like Saturday or Sunday for like an hour or something like that. So I put the clock back on and looked at the computer and saw what time it was. But I never set my clock forward. I never sprung forward. I never felt like I lost an hour's sleep. So I always hated it. You know, in fact, I used to regret it when I was like sleeping on the wire. When I had to be up at a certain time, and that day of spring, you sprung the clock forward. I used to hate that. I forgot about it this year. I said to my old lady the other day, yesterday, I says, hey, don't we have to turn the clocks back? She goes, we did on Saturday night. Yeah. I was like, oh, wow. But anyway, let's get back to this game. What's that? Question number 6. When I get to question number 10, then I'll go to the scoreboard and see how you all are doing here. Next question coming up in 1 second. True or false? The Queensberry rules introduced gloves to professional boxing. This band in the background, that's Chris Porter on the bass down from New Orleans. You got this dude named Chris Atkins on lead guitar. These cats just kick ass, man. They play at the Maple Leaf Bar on Bourbon Street every 3 nights a week. They back up the Neville Brothers. They're that good. But true. Queensberry rules introduced gloves to professional boxing. Real gloves. Before that, they used to wrap leather around their freaking a leather belt. Yeah, get those lights up. Tell them, Kazi. We gotta get some exposure on here. Joe Louis defended his heavyweight title more times than any other boxer. True or false? Hey, that music's not too loud, is it? If it is, somebody let me know, and I'll turn it down. I hate shouting, but I also dig listening to it. Man, Daniel, that might fuck him up to see that 1-26 might not count. We'll see when we get to the scoreboard at the end of the first 10 questions. We'll see how everybody's doing. But yes, man, Joe Louis, absolutely true. To this day, you know, you figure records are made to be broken. Who's gonna break this one? The term southpaw refers to a boxer who leads with their right hand. True or false? So you gotta see how the question is worded. But I love seeing it where we got discrepancy in here. Southpaw all day. Pretty good movie. You ever seen the movie Southpaw? I dug it. Gallagher. What's his name? This was a 50-50, man. Whoa. But Southpaw is a left-handed boxer, and a left-handed boxer leads with his right hand. True or false? Manny Pacquiao has won world titles in 8 different weight divisions. Oh, question 10 too. We're going to go into the leaderboard. I'll take a break. I'll go get some fresh bottled water in here, and we'll resume the game. Which hand do you whack your carrot with? That tells what the true if you're a righty or a lefty. But Manny Pacquiao, world titles in 8 divisions, is that possible? True, 100%, man. Plus 2 others. All right, man, let me pause this game. We can look at the leaderboard, and we'll see who's in the lead over here. The Drunk Irishman got them all right. Joe with 1 wrong. De Niro with 1 wrong. So you guys got so many right. Just Boz with 8. Bianca with 8. See, if anybody just screws up a little bit, Daniel Agnew is in here, man. Kazi, Chris, Big Dan, and Technique, and man, hey, my brother B&N, man, shout out to you, man. My man B&N Boxing. I love his voice. He's got this fucking voice that will cut butter, man. And he's a pharmacist too, one of my favorite occupations. I'm an occupational hazard of a pharmacy. Let's resume the game here, man. Let's get to the second, 5th of the game. True or false, Matthew Saad Muhammad lost 7 of his last 9 pro fights. True or false? Hey, Goldimer, man. I didn't even change my bong water, did I? Or did I? I can't remember. So what I'm going to do is, I got my sidekick will do it for me. Thank you. See, I could have worded this a little different too, and but sad but true, man. You look at the list of fighters that he fought, and then towards the end, had to hang in there, man. Stuck around as cannon fodder. So sad, so sad. Let me Jack Johnson was the first African American heavyweight champion. This was from the genetic in there. True or false? Thank you, baby. Here, look at that, man. Crystal clean and ready to go. I'm living the life, I tell you. I hit the jackpot. Jack Johnson, yes, the first African-American heavyweight champ. Next question. Ray Leonard won the Val Barker Award in the 1976 Olympics. And the Val Barker Award is given to the most outstanding boxer in the world in the Olympic Games. Did Sugar Ray Leonard win it in 1976? Look at Joe. I was going to say bonus. First guy that gets that gets a, and Dan right behind him. But this is always a good little trivia question we stick in there. I think I've used it about a dozen times, so of course everybody's got this one right. 100% on this one. Joe, De Niro, and every other one who voted on this one. Nope, sadly, never won a world title. A standard boxing ring is always exactly 20 square feet. True or false? Howard Davis, he came so close when he went to Puerto Rico when he fought Ramirez. I don't know where it was, but when he fought Edwin Rosario, and then he went over to across the pond and he fought Jim Watt. Never won a world title, but man, such a talented fighter. Is a ring exactly always 20 square feet, 20 by 20? Nope, false. There is no standard boxing ring. It's whatever the promoter wants to give you. Next question. The first recorded boxing match took place in ancient Rome. True or false? I said they're easy bars. All you gotta do is know your boxing history. The window's closed here. It's computing. The answer is no. It was in Greece. The first recorded boxing match. Greece. They need the Greece in Greek. The Greeks need the Greece, so very easy to remember if you can remember it like that. Dan knows. Dan was the only guy who got this one right, I believe. Nope, Dan and the Drunk Irishman. True or false? Thomas Hearns lost 2 world titles to Iran Barkley. True or false? This isn't so old, Boz. My man, the Hitman Hearns, right over my head over here. I got an autographed, personally autographed picture of him. Autographed to Bruce Gas. It blew my mind when I got that in the mail. But anyway, he lost twice to Hearns. Did he lose 2 world titles to Barkley? Oh, I saw both of them. 75% true, yep. And they were the WBC lightweight, WBC middleweight, and WBA light heavyweight. Yeah, I should do these and have the little bonus things at the end there where I can toss you a biscuit for getting them right. George Chuvalo was never knocked down in almost 100 professional fights. True or false? George Chuvalo, what a historic, what a tragic historic figure. Wife committed suicide, 4 sons overdosed, drug-related deaths. I mean, unbelievable. Excuse me. Tragic life. But man, never got knocked off his feet in almost 100 professional fights. 99 or something like that, man. Just shy of 100. Michael Buffer was once a professional wrestling referee. True or false? Yep, a Croatian. Was Michael Buffer ever a professional wrestling referee? I know he was a model, a wannabe model, a used car salesman. 50-50, but nope, he was never a professional wrestling referee. Good try though. See these? I told you, man. These true or false ones. You gotta take an idea. You gotta take a guess. You got a 50% chance of doing it. Joe Louis was the first Ring Magazine heavyweight champion. True or false? Need a poker for this one. Mike 202, brother. How you been, my man? Always a pleasure, bro. Always a pleasure. Joe Louis was the first Ring Magazine heavyweight champion. True or false? I need the poker for this bomb, man. I'm smoking this fucking fortified weed, and man, I'll tell you, it's got some fucking serious tar in there, serious resin blocking up the bomb. A mandatory 8 count is given when a boxer is knocked down. True or false? Damn. I gotta get my Hey baby. Antonio Mosley, bro. Salute to you, man. There it is. No, I'm good. I'm good. My stem was clogged up. I was going to ask you to clear it for me, but I'm cool. The mandatory 8 count is given when a boxer is knocked down. 88% got that one true, man. I know it is, man. But see, I smoke so much it gets freaking blocked every day. I buy alcohol by the case, and I always keep it. I'm a one-hitter, man. No screen. Pume right into the water. True or false? Junior flyweight division is the lightest weight class in boxing. True or false? They're little men at that weight, man. But is that the smallest or the lightest? Boz, they're all easy ones. Hey, Black, how you doing, my brother? Appreciate you cats stopping by. Play a few hands, man. Kind of get your brain, show your boxing's brain in here for a little bit, man. But oh shit, we didn't even go into the scores yet. That was 21. I gotta pause this one. We're gonna go into the 100% got this one right. It was false. Let's display the leaderboard after 20 questions. The Drunk Irishman is still in here in the first place with 19 correct out of 20. Joe with 18. De Niro with 18. Just Boz with 17. Bianca with 15. Daniel Agnew with 14. Kazi with 12. Dan with 10. Chris with 5. Antonio Mosley just came in, got a couple right. Technique been here. Stopped, didn't even see a Technique, my brother. Got a couple right. And UGC Flame, my brother, the Black Horseman. All right, man. Time for the second fifth of the contest to begin. Well, yeah, the second fifth, man. That was the first question. Second question, it's a family affair. Roy Jones suffered his first defeat to Antonio Tarver. True or false? No fooling you cats out there, man. All right, who's gonna put the correct answer in there? There we go. %89 got this one. So it says nobody guessed true, but it only says 89% guessed false. I know stand. Marvin Hagler was born in Brockton, Mass. True or false? Not Brockton, Mass. The correct answer, false. Newark, Patterson. I don't know. I think it was Newark. I'm not sure, man. Or maybe Patterson. They're so close to each other. But he's from New Jersey. The riots, his mama moved up to Brockton where it was safer, she thought, and lo and behold. The WBC, the WBA, the IBF, and the WBF are the 4 major boxing organizations. True or false? Cape Verdean parents. Gee, Boz, man. You're scary. See, this was just a little play of the numbers here. As you can see, the last one should have been the WBO, but we switched it to the WBF. The old Sean O'Grady, 86% got this one correctly with false. Antonio, you knew this one. You must have pressed up. I know. Yeah, see, you got to read those letters fast, bro. Who was Papa O'Grady? Pat O'Grady. True or false? Iran Barkley in the International Boxing Hall of Fame. Who we just talked about a little while ago, man. Iran the Blade Barkley. Is Barkley in the Hall of Fame? Truly miscarriage of justice. But 100% got this one right. False, you should be for sure. Hector Camacho won his first world title against Boza Edwards. I forgot to type Camacho in there. True or false? Hector Camacho won his first world title against Boza Edwards. Boz got once again 100%. Excuse me. The trope. Let me pause this for 1 second. Boz got that one right. It was Rafael Bazooka Limon. It was the WBC Super Lightweight title, Junior Lightweight title, Super Featherweight. And true or false? Mike Tyson defeated Pinklin Thomas to win the WBC heavyweight title. Rusty Cage, bro, salute. Stop in here, man, show your superiority with a simple true or false trivia. Windows closed. Get your vote in there now.
Pigs and Alamosa.
The correct answer is false. Come on, let's see a name in that chat. I'm not seeing the name in there yet. Boz, come on. Next question. Greg Haugen had over 300 amateur bouts. Greg Haugen just passed away last week, man. A true warrior of the game. Did he have 300 amateur bouts? No, you're supposed to say who won. Who did Mike Tyson win the WBC title from? But did Greg Haugen have over 300 amateur bouts? He had tough man fights in Alaska. Fought 250 pound guys, won. But did he have an amateur career? Over 300 amateur bouts.
We can play some music while we wait.
I was kind of amazed when I heard this one. You know, I read about it when I was reading more about him after he passed away, and I thought he had most of his amateur career in the Tough Man contest, but no, he had over 300 sanctioned amateur bouts, man. Shout out to Greg Haugen, man. May he rest in peace. Cancer, man. Cancer sucks. Ray Leonard never intended to turn pro after the Olympics. True or false? And that's it. Windows closed. Only one reason he did it, man. He needed the money. He needed 40 grand for an operation for, I think it was for his mom or his father, for his parents. And he called Mike Tanner, his advisor, said, I need $40,000. Ready to go pro? Yep, I am. Boom. We got $40,000. The rest is history. True or false? Ray Mercer was the first WBO heavyweight champion. There we go. Bars. That's what I want to see. Bars, the correct answer in here. I mean, I dig the, it's a true or false contest, but that's the extra added bonus at the end. And yep, Ray Mercer was the second WBO champion. That was question number 30. Question number 31. Well, we gotta go back. We gotta go to the scoreboard now. That was question number 30, man. Let's get the go to the scoreboard over here. How do I get there? Sorry about that. Display leader. There we go. Oh, look what happened while we were all sleeping. De Niro came up and took first place. He's tied with the Drunk Irishman, but he somehow he got those answers in quicker. We don't count the speed in here, but the computer says he's in the lead, bro. The Drunk Irishman's in second place. Joe's in third. Boz is in fourth. Bianca's in fifth, and there's only 2 or 3 points, 1 point separating them. Daniel Agnew came in here and got himself in sixth place with 19. Kazi with 13. Dan's got 10. Antonio Mosley with 8. Chris with 5. Rusty Cage just stopped in. He's got 4. Black Horseman was here with a couple. And Technique with a couple. Many participants come and play the game. Looks like my main man De Niro, who's a regular in here. I think he won a while ago, man. He hasn't won in a bit. And he's kicking something. He came from out of nowhere. The word boxing comes from the Latin word pugil, which means boxer. True or false? Don't never be satisfied, Bars. Never. Pugil, pugilist, pugil. But anyway, it was correct. Next question. We're on question number 32, man. We're moving through this game fast. Muhammad Ali promised to give autographs to all his fans after Sugar Ray Robinson refused to sign one for him when he was young. BVO, my brother. What's happening, my main man? Salute. And this is one that I can attest to this, man. I was at an exhibition when Muhammad Ali fought in 1979 at the Providence Civic Center. And it was after the fight was over, there was this huge line to see Ali, to get an autographed picture of Ali, and it was big. I mean, there was 1,000 people in the line. I didn't want to wait in it, but what I found out afterwards was, I can't. Hang on a second. I want to do this. The fuck isn't pausing. An official boxing match was held between Cus Waldorf and a bear. The bear won the match in 1949. This thing's pissing me off right now. Remove auto layout. All right. This thing is fucking with me. I lost control of it here. No, I didn't. I just got it back again. All right. I'm in charge here. True or false, though? Did this cat have an official boxing match? Gus Waldorf with a bear, and the bear won the match? True or false? True or false? Rocky Marciano is the only heavyweight champion to retire undefeated. But yep, he had the fight with the bear. This thing, see, I was riding on a bucking bronco. I just got it under control. My laptop was giving me all kind of bullshit, but now we're okay. Rocky Marciano, the only heavyweight champion to retire undefeated. True or false? This will be 100% on this one. Yeah, this program is off a little bit. See, I used to have the ability to pause it. All right, now it's giving it back to me again. I got to lean on the left-hand side over here. 100% got this one right. Let's get to the next question. Question number 35. Boxing was once an Olympic event with no weight classes. True or false? You can only imagine this one, but yep, this one is true. %34% got that one right. Most people sided with the false. Pinheiro, see that, man? One right or wrong answer could knock you out. Muhammad Ali was Don King's first world champion. True or false? It gets a little, the difficulty factor comes on. I threw a few tough ones in here too. So look out. The correct answer is true. Joe says false. Okay, Joe, put his name in there. Who was it? Because I didn't think it was right either, but I Googled it. I AI'd it. Sugar Ray Robinson fought more than 200 professional fights. True or false? Foreman. We'll have to look that one up, Joe. Sugar Ray Robinson fought more than 200 professional fights. This will be one everybody will get right. Heavyweight boxers must weigh at least 200 pounds to compete for a title. True or false? Oh, my brother Cornbread. Shout out to you, my man. Anybody, any of you stoners out there, man, if you play games and like to smoke weed, that's all this guy does. Go sub to him. That's my brother Cornbread out there. Let me, false. There is no weight limit. Anybody, any heavyweight champion, anybody at any weight division can get in there and be the, be a freaking, a heavyweight. You can send a midget in there. That's to be rated in the heavyweight division, but not to fight for the heavyweight title. See, it's all in the wording. Let me resume this game. We're on question number 39 coming up, and then we get to the fucking finish line. There we go. Look at Antonio Mosley. Jack Dempsey weighed 82 against Willard. Jake LaMotta was never knocked down. True or false? I want to see a name in there too. There we go. Joe knew. Danny Nadicho. That was 39. So now we're going to get into the home stretch. Let me look at the freaking the board. Oh, the drunk Irishman snuck back in there with 33. Joe with 32. Boz with 32. De Niro with 32. That stinking Irishman, he fucking slid right in there, man. De Niro's got Bianca's up there with 30. This is the finish line over here. If any of these guys, and believe me, these last ones, I think I had to pull a couple of them out of my ass because I couldn't get them out of AI. I couldn't get them out of the fucking the bank. Their simple trivia bank that they have. Daniel Agnew hanging tough. Kazi's in here, man. Antonio Mosley, my brother Dan. Rusty Cage bopping by with 5. Chris must have had to dip out because he usually got more than that, but must be late over there. The Black Horseman technique and Cornbread. My brother Cornbread got one right. See, this is the thing, man. Even if you don't know the boxing, you can fucking guess. You got a 50-50 chance. Better than Russian roulette. True or false? Michael Spinks was the first light heavyweight champ to win the heavyweight title. Latoya, my sister. I didn't see you, man. Always a pleasure classing up the joint. We'll see, we'll see. 11 questions to go. The window's closed on that one. Was Michael Spinks the first light heavyweight champ to win the heavyweight title? True. Antonio. I bet Antonio's probably can probably stick the right answer in there for me. True or false? Dwight Mohamed Kwawi was defeated by both Spinks brothers. Nah, Joe's not talking. Joe's the sweetest guy you'll ever meet in your life. All he knows is boxing. Joe lives boxing. Boxing anyway, boxing the 80s, 90s. He don't know much about today's boxing. But he knows the answer to this one. He'll probably be the first one to be tapping in on it. Dwight Henry Crowley was defeated by both Spinks brothers. Is that a true statement?
Well, you can take as many as you need.
False.
Thank you.
See, I told you Joe would be the first one in on this one. He knows. Joe, this is right out of Joe's era. He was cutting his teeth on this stuff. George Foreman boxed in 5 decades. True or false? Did George box in 2 decades? Let me get that band back up there playing too, man. You can't take a break now. Come on, guys. Thank you. Did he box in 5 decades? True or false? False. 4 decades. And look at the Drunk Irishman with the statistics. Only 3 boxes fought in 5. What about let me pause this for a second. What about my main man, the lightweight? What the hell was his name? He fought everybody. He fought for 5 decades.
What was the name of that?
And his name was
925.
I guess I'll think of it while we're playing the game. But for Saul Mombi. Saul Mombi, he boxed in 5 decades too. So we gotta put him on the list. But yes, the Drunk Irishman knows.
We have a great.
Knows a lot. Resume the game. True or false? The term southpaw refers to a boxer who leads with their right hand.
Give it up, give it up, give it up.
Joe got in there, but I thought of it before I saw you put it in there, Joe. It was in my mind. Just my mind is like, lately it's just so full of shit, man. It's hard for me to sort the right stuff out of there. It's driving me crazy. But the term southpaw refers to a boxer who leads with their right hand. Is that correct? I think we already asked this earlier, but we asked it in a different way, so this is a little different. Yeah. No, Saul Mombi, he was a 5 decade. He was in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. This motherfucker, he could go in a ring on a freaking wheelchair. A technical knockout occurs when a fighter refuses to continue after a round. True or false? Cornbread, you're in a room full of boxing heads in here, man. If you thought it, you're going to have to rethink it after listening to these cats. A TKO when a fighter refuses to continue after a round. False. That's called a... Come on. Somebody put it in there. It's called a... too late. You know what it was. RTD. Jack Johnson was the first African. We already asked this question, man. But again, this is from the trivia thing. This I didn't even get a chance to go edit nothing with this one. It snuck in there. I don't know how it did it, but Joe Louis was the first. He was the second. False. Wow. See, this is much bigger than my little game was. I just had a true and false. This fucker's all kind of answers, man. Recycle stuff bars. There you go. That's what it is, man. This AI, it runs my life. Like somebody called me up today, and they said, "Oh, you got to call us back." I said, "No, you got to call me back. I'm not calling you back. I deal with answer machines that don't get fucking being answered. I deal with everything but a person. You want to get in touch with me, you call me back. Okay, sir. Emil Griffith once told a reporter, I'll kill a man and most forgive me. I love a man and many say this makes me an evil person. True or false? That Emil, he was a man of convictions. Yes, he was. 100% got this one right. As we're closing in over here, man. True or false? Tim Witherspoon was fined $100 grand for testing positive for weed after beating Tony Tubbs. True or false? I should have had Tim up here. I didn't even think about it. Well, I did think about it, but I forgot to. One of them things. But he would have answered this one. True or false? Is the window closed? No, it was 25 grand. Told the story many times. Oh, he would have been on here, but I hate to impose on Tim. I mean, this is a busy guy. I hate to just call him and say, "You want to play trivia?" Half the time, you don't even know the answers. I feel bad, so it's like, man. But false. It was 25K. True or false? Salvador Sanchez's last fight was against Juan Laporte. Nah, it ain't that bad. Never killed anybody unless they were illegally transporting it to a place of people that have guns. But aside from that, I don't think it's ever killed anybody. Maybe if you don't pay your fucking dealer who didn't pay his dealer who owes it to the mob. But aside from that. But who was Salvador Sanchez's last fight against? Was it against Juan Laporte? True or false? False. 100% got this one right. Come on, I'm not seeing it in there. Ali, Foreman, Norton, and Frazier's career all ended with an L. True or false? Yes, Boz, for sure. Azuma Nelson. That's the correct answer. But true or false? I kept it real easy today, so that way people wouldn't get bored. So
I think I have it tonight.
The last question coming up. But anyway, the answer to this one.
No other night. One night only, folks.
2, 2, 2, 2. I see one. The correct answer is false.
Oh, trash my boy.
Ali's ended with an L. Foreman's ended with an L. Norton's ended with an L. Frazier's ended with a D. Exactly, Boz. Riddick Bowe never fought again after the Andrew Galata fights. True or false? See, we could have called Riddick up. Hey, Bowe. Loose gas. What's up? Yeah. Say, hey, did you ever fight after Riddick Bowe? You'd say, go look it up in Box Rec, motherfucker.
Now around the world, are you ready for a brand new feed?
Okay, man. We're closing in over here. That's the end of the 50 questions. Can't take any more, otherwise I would have put 50 more in there. But 100% got this one right. He fought 3 other nondescript opponents, beat them, and said, "Fuck this." Here we go. Oh, the Drunk Irishman came out of nowhere and took this one. Beat Joe by a point, De Niro by a point, Bars by just a couple, Bianca by a couple, man. That Drunk Irishman snuck in here. I didn't even see him do it. We must congratulate him, though. I appreciate everybody that played the game, though. I appreciate everybody that bopped in here. Bars, Bianca, Antonio Mosley, man, Daniel Agnew, Cosmic One, Dan the Man, Rusty Cage, Chris over there from Ireland. I had heavily stacked with the Irish contingent over here, man. USG Flame and Technique and Cornbread. So definitely keeping my how do I do this? Get this off there. There we go. Definitely much fun doing this, man. I appreciate that, Drunk Irishman. You always seem to come through with a win over here. And De Niro, this was a horse race. Guys are going back and forth and back and forth. That's why, man, you cats, keep your notification buttons on. That way you get in here when I start the quiz. Joe knows. The Drunk Irishman knows. De Niro knows. It gets down to 1 point. It's real exciting. This way I can get more creative. The gummy machine will be all better by then. Unfortunately, I can't ship them to you guys out there. And, you know, I'm not a... we have a lot up here. We don't have much down in the pockets. So we can't really send out much gratuities for these overseas. In America, we can handle it. Only a couple of bucks to send a magazine. Over there, Christ, it cost me a week's pay to do it. But anyway, man, we will definitely do this again real soon. Your buddy Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and More. Happy St. Patrick's Day is what? Is that the 15th coming up? The 14th? When is St. Patrick's Day? Not the 17th, is it? Is it always on the 17th? My wife always tries to sneak corned beef and cabbage in there. Bianca, you definitely classed up the joint today. But she always tries to stick it in there, and she knows I don't like to eat the processed foods, the processed meats especially. Man. I said, but it's St. Patrick's Day, and I said, all right. I like a steak, a chicken. Today was air fried chicken nuggets, man. Perfect. White breast, cut into little pieces. She breads them up, puts them in the air fryer. Dynamite. I loves them. Hey, Boz, we gotta do the tricky ones, you know. In fact, I gotta get more. See, what I have to do is I can't get as antsy. I put these things together in like an hour, and then I put them up there. I put the advertisement up, and they're out there. If I had like a day or something, I could really get some hard questions. Look into my boxing mags, bring up some facts, and you guys would say, "Oh, what the fuck?" Hey Joe, I watched that special on Frank the Animal Fletcher that just came out. Really good. That dude in there, John DeSantis. I talked to him on Facebook. I didn't know he was that much of a historian. I knew he was, but I didn't know he was Pennsylvania Hall of Fame chairman and all that stuff. Maybe we'll have to get him on the show and talk to him. But man, Frank the Animal Fletcher, born the year I was born. You see him laying in that bed, and it brought a tear to my eye. Definitely was. It really, you know, it just makes me appreciate the fact that I'm mobile and my brain's still working, my facilities, everything. You know, thank the old lady for that too. Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and More. Nothing but fun in here, man. I appreciate you guys coming in, and I'm gonna go out and bop around the internet. Maybe you know what I've been doing? I haven't been going to. You haven't been seeing me in a lot of chat rooms and stuff, man. I watch YouTube shorts, you know, because they come up on your page, and this one has been coming up at the blacklist. It's you know, little minute shorts of it. And I'm saying this looks interesting. It's a cloak and dagger spy thing, CIA stuff, and I started watching it. It's like 10 series. I never even. I heard of it, but I never paid any attention to what it was. And I started watching it, and I can't stop. I'm on like the almost done with the 3rd season. and there's like 7 more to go to like 10 seasons, and regulars are dying, and it's fucking stuff that's just too bizarre to even explain. But if you like shit like that, if you like a soap opera that's high tech, that's like that's got real freaking real scenes in there, man, real shit all over the world going on, and espionage and corruptness and government and mind blowing. Anyway, I've been watching that a lot. It's been keeping me away from the YouTube chat rooms and all the drama going on there. But maybe I'll go watch a little bit more of that tonight. It's only 8 o'clock, not even 8 o'clock yet, 7:45. And once again, man, thank you much, and I'll see you next time. Make sure you put a thumbs up in here, and make sure you hit that notification button if you came in late. And I'll see you, man. Peace.